Hello, and welcome to the program. How are you guys going? How are you people going? I'm in my favorite study room. I'm here talking watches and the watch market. What's happened? Fucking hell, it's been a absolute shit storm in the world here. Fuck me dead. What is going on? And who we got here? We've got Jay. Oh, this is HR. I can see it's HR. How are you, HR?
Hey, Paulie, I got to be honest, I'm not good. I'm not good. I haven't been able to jump on the stream for a week because you've been out in wherever you've
I'm,
been partying. And Paul, I've got to be honest, I've been having withdrawal symptoms. It's great to be back on the show, Paul. How's it going?
it's great to have you back. I've missed you immensely.
Oh, stop
I'm
it,
just trying to get the
you big
Goldberg
flirt.
on. Let's get him on. I'm trying
No,
to get
you
Goldberg
don't have
on.
to get him on. You don't have to get him on, Arch. You
I
can
love
leave
the
him off if you
Goldberg.
want.
What's wrong with the Goldberg is great. Let's see if we can get Clivers. I remember the old days with Clive. Let's see if I can
Try and
get
get Narc
Aussie
on. Try
Expat on.
get Narc on. Get Marco
I want less
Ferrante.
Narc. Narc does drive. See, what I don't like about Narc is he doesn't come on the start of the show and say, "Hey, Archie, I just want to give you some advice about the show." He comes on when we've got like a steam train. We've already pulled away from the station. We've
Yeah,
got
but
some momentum.
that's part of the fun. That's part of the fun, big boy.
You think so?
So yeah, that's 100% that, bud. So where are you today? You in Hong Kong? Where are you, big boy?
I'm in my favorite Shenzhen. I'm just here for a couple of days before I do some exploring. See, I'm going to do some internet, do some streams, then I go and do exploring, don't do streams.
So let me ask you a question. When you stay here, is there are you staying with a lady? What's going on, Paul?
I'm staying with a couple. They do, like a Airbnb homestay. It's a Japanese
So
concept.
so are they into sort of swinging then as well? Do you get involved, or how does it work, Paul?
Now they're just looking at, that's quite rude for you to say that. That's very rude.
It's quite a logical question.
They like to have company from foreign guests, selective foreign guests.
Ah, right. I
Okay,
see.
so they've got a
I
room
see.
here. They've got servants here. They basically like to have foreign company.
And I mean, you are probably the creme de la creme of the Australians, Paul. So I think you're a great addition to the household. Great vid, Arch.
Hey, thank you. What's
So
going on with you? I've just noticed on YouTube, on my feed, I get so. We've got Aussie expat joining. Hey, Aussie, how are you?
hey,
Good.
Aussie.
G'day, gentlemen.
Is that
Just
hold
very
on? You
quickly,
haven't got
Aussie.
your Columbia polo on. You've got a different polo on.
Yeah, but this is actually much older. It's an Oakley.
Ah, fuck.
Hey, Aussie expat, what's happening in my feed? I've got videos come up. I'm 57, 10 months out of a job. If you're here, this might help. I'm getting all these unemployment type videos coming up. I've got, why is that? I've got the end of work, how AI is changing everything. I've got so many unemployment videos.
Well, it's also the economy. It's not just you. It's also the economy. You know, everyone hypothesizes a lot of change.
Aussie,
So
let me ask you a question. Did you become financially independent just to come on the stream and become a full-time panelist? Yes or no?
yes, it's a life goal.
I've got new ones here.
Well,
I've
Aussie,
got
well done
a
then,
new
brother.
video coming. There's another video on my stream. I got laid off today. What does that mean?
Well, it would mean he has a job.
It might mean they're an Oracle employee. They laid off
These are all
30,000
tech
people.
related. They're mainly tech related.
Yeah, it's because every single company, including Amazon and Oracle especially, So Oracle has about, I think, 120 billion capex this year, but they're coming from only spending like 40 billion capex in the previous year. Amazon last year did 130 billion capex. This year they want 200 billion. They just don't have the money to pay for all of that. They just don't. So they got to lay people off.
I think you made the right decision becoming an A-grade YouTuber, because if you would have stayed in employment, look, you could have been laid off there, big boy. What do you think of that, Paul?
But at least I could wallow in my own misery, don't you think?
Yeah, but you're doing that anyway, big boy. You're wallowing in the Shenzhen pussy.
Yeah. Why does it concern you? I mean, are you concerned about your audience?
I don't have an audience. I've got trolls.
He's concerned about the subscribing members. That's why, if they're all getting laid off by Oracle. It's hard, fuckers.
I mean, the problem, what scares me is, okay, you got two types of people in this world. You got smart fuckers and you got dumb fuckers, right? I'm part of the dumb fucker cliche.
That's 100% the bud.
If the smart fuckers are getting the axe, the boot, the can, what happens to the dumb fuckers? Can I ask you that?
You're fucked.
Well, Archie, you've got a skill in that you try things. Now, someone might interject saying you haven't tried a lot on the stream, but in general, there's a lot of people out there, Archie, who live, die, are born in the same place. Nothing ever changes, but you're changing stuff all the time. Like,
when you say try things, Ozzy, when you say try things, do you mean just sitting in a chair in front of a computer? That's trying things?
No, Archie's an entrepreneur. He had a computer company, and he's moving and shaking in Asia. He's trying things. You know what I mean? The opportunity.
Moving and shaking in Asia. He doesn't leave the hotel room, Ozzy.
Wow, that's just the stream. You know, I'm sure he leaves the room.
He has to go to the toilet.
Doesn't want to dox himself.
It's hard. I mean, obviously, when you look back over your life, no, sorry, not you, Ozzy. Archie, when you look back over your life, are you proud? Are you proud? Are you proud?
Oh, that's a tough question for anyone to answer, honestly. Most people have very mundane lives, and that doesn't mean that they're not good lives. You know what I mean? Being middle class is fantastic. It's honestly nice.
Are you proud, Arch?
Yeah.
Why are you looking somewhere else?
I tell you one thing. I am very happy that I've made a few property investment choices, because Australia is very hot in the property. And as long as
You'll never escape the matrix of property, though. You'll never escape the matrix.
But you understand what a fucking Ponzi in Australia. That is. I was talking to people 10 years ago who saying it's going to crash, and if I had to listen to them.
No, yeah, they're always wrong. Like, bears in any investment class are usually heavily wrong. Even you, Archie, you make fun of Bitcoin, but Bitcoin does very well for most people. You just have to be a moron to be able to lose money.
On Bitcoin.
Yeah, I mean, good luck to them. Losing money on one of the most successful investments of all time. Amazing. I mean, I posit that they're losers.
Well, we're talking crypto in general. We're not just talking Bitcoin. We're talking crypto.
I never talk about crypto in general.
I mean, Arch, talk about crypto. Look at that. Look what Plastic did with crypto. He bought loads, and now he's fucked. Oh wait, no, he's actually a millionaire.
What did Plastic do?
He bought loads of crypto, and he's a multi-millionaire with a solid gold dancer.
He bought a lot of crap crypto. It wasn't mainstream crypto.
Solid gold dancer.
Wow, that's even harder. It's even harder.
And Archie, he made so much money on crypto that he actually goes to Sovereign Cinema on full price days and buys snacks there.
If he made so much money on crypto, why does he have a job?
Because he does.
That's a fair point. That's a fair point. The other point I'll also observe is He keeps stickers on his solid gold dancer. It's covered in plastic, literally.
I think that
Like
can be worse.
he's saving it for the next punter who can actually afford to wear it.
I actually think that actually we've just lost. I don't know. I didn't touch it.
Oh dear.
The funny thing is, if you've got stickers all over it, I think it actually can be dangerous because it retains the dirt. You know, the little granules.
Yeah, you could trap oils in there or something, and who knows who made that sticker and is it?
Oh, we got a super chat. Let me just read the super chat. Hidden collector $2. Communist dorm room again. How about a gonzo? Thank you so much for that. Let me say this to you, Aussie expat. Let me say this to you. Do you remember people used to wear toupees, rugs, wigs? You know, rigs. Well, it must. If you glued it onto your scalp, it must get really sweaty and horrible under there, don't you think?
Right. Yeah, I've never thought about it too much. I mean, a lot of people are okay just being bald.
I went and saw a movie yesterday in Shenzhen, by the way.
Cool.
I was quite shocked by it, okay?
What was it?
It had Margot Robbie in it.
Oh.
It's the new take on Wuthering Heights.
Okay. I'm not familiar.
The movie starts, you know, Wuthering Heights, that's the classic British novel.
Okay. Period piece.
And it's the new Margot Robbie movie. Fuck me dead. It starts off with a hanging. Right?
Mm-hmm.
And fuck, England in the 1800s was fucking nasty, don't you think, or not? These countries were nasty or not?
I think so. I mean, going through the industrial era, you know, it was very...
Well, this was just before that.
It would be nasty, yes.
Very
well,
fucking...
I mean, isn't they... Let me clarify, I guess.
That's considered a classic British novel. It was pretty fucking nasty. We got Watch Chat on. Have we got Erwin here?
What's up, people?
Erwin, how are you?
Can you hear me?
Yes, we
Archie, that, like the industrial era. The industrial era was before that, Archie. Like I'm seeing here, 1760 to 1840 is the Industrial Revolution.
Okay, so I was right in the middle of it. Okay.
Yeah, and that I don't picture that time being fun.
Hey Archie, I just jump on to show you some of this stuff in China. I'm in China at the moment.
You're in China?
Cool.
Yeah.
Whereabouts?
Xi'an. That's where the terracotta armies are. Check this out.
Oh, cool.
Wow, look at
I'm
this.
here in the morning market. Someone else for Gonza, so yeah.
How long are you here for?
About 10 days.
Are you coming to Shenzhen?
No, not Shenzhen. Not in Shenzhen. So yeah, just here with my family, you know. Ooh, traffic's bad, dangerous too. Yeah.
Are you wearing the breguet?
No, I'm not. I'm wearing something else. This is a shelter. Yeah.
Did you see the new breguet releases, Erwin?
Yeah, I did.
Why are they so expensive? Why are they so deep? I don't understand. They made them smaller and they've gone up by 20%. What the hell is the logic?
Yeah. What kind of price range are we talking about?
80,000 Aussie.
Oh my god.
Aussie,
wow.
You laugh.
Wow.
They've done some really cool colors. They got a nice blue. I love that blue. It looks like
There's so many brands willing to do high complication for so much less than 80,000. The world is your oyster at 80,000. My god.
That's Aussie. That's not US. That's the US.
Oh, okay.
All right, I think it's a bit too crowded, too noisy here. I'll catch you guys in the next one. All right. Just want to show you the streets of China. That's all. All right. Take care. Bye.
Thank you so much. What a great guide. So we'll get another super chat from Chief Tit. $15. Funny how people use the word class as in lower, middle, or high, and the only metric for that is money. So why do so many high-class people have no class? Lesson: money has nothing to do with class. That's right. Money has no morality. Remember that, guys. Money has no morality. Ozzy,
Yeah, Chief Tit. No, Chief Tit's got a very good point there. A lot of people confuse class to be about money, and that's because we come from different cultures completely. The American culture, a lot of it is this non-traditional class system where it is defined by money. But I would still say at the very top, tippy top, elites are not defined by money. They're defined by power and influence in every culture. But when you get to, say, the British or the Australian system, there is no real middle class and there is no real upper class. It's just elites, the well-connected, and then everyone is the underclass. They barely get by.
Yes.
And there's a few, very lucky people who got, big on crypto or something, and they get a certain amount of money that gets them a little bit closer to a middle class lifestyle. But you would say that it's very rare. It's not even an entire class of people, unlike America. So basically, you just have elites and poor people in most societies. I think the most extreme society is Korea. In there, it's basically you got effectively the LG and Samsung royal family, and everyone else is paupers.
Yes. Korea has high death duties.
Oh, yeah.
Didn't you see Samsung, the heirs of Samsung? They lost 40% to the government.
Oh, I'll give it back, for sure. But how's this world peace? It's very tenuous, and Israel's doing their very best to screw it all up. But I hope, we can only hope. I spoke to my friend who's got family in Iran, and he doesn't have that much hope that it will pan out, but we can only hope, right? Peace
Are you a Trump
is better than
supporter,
bullshit.
Ozzy?
I haven't been a Trump supporter since his last administration when he banned guns, I think in his second year. So I don't support people who ban
That's
guns.
right. You've got some crazy tangents you like to pursue, don't you?
Well, it's only literally the Second Amendment in the US Constitution. It's only the number 2 priority for the entire country is arming everyone.
I love the super rich like you, that you just pretend to be like normal people, but then you really scratch the surface and you say, fuck, these people are Fruit Loops. Fruit Loops.
I don't know what I'm saying, but I mean, it's literally America. Like, second statement in the Constitution of America is about everyone owning guns and the importance of it, cultural and security, and for the nation, for everyone to have guns, and we're doing a good job.
Yes. Yes. The distribution of wealth in China, do you know what percentage of Chinese are millionaires?
It's got to be very, very low. Now, there's a lot of millionaires in China, but
adjust your camera. Your camera can't see your beautiful hair.
Okay.
We want to get your.
I need a better phone case that can adjust in landscape on the fly. I'm gonna hazard a guess. 1 in 10,000 So 0.0000.
No, it's actually 0.06, less than 1%.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It was, well, I was saying it was even more rare, but okay, 0.06. So that'd be 1 in 2,000. Yeah, something like that. 1 in 2,000. I was saying 1 in 10,000.
Sorry, 0.6. 0.6. Sorry, 6%. So that's less than 1%.
Yeah. So
Sorry,
it's
not 0.06, but 0.6.
Yeah.
Okay, 0.6. Okay.
Yeah.
Approximately 0.6% of Chinese adult population is worth over 1 million USD as of early 2026. While China has the second largest number of millionaires in the world, its massive total population of roughly 1.4 billion people results in a relatively low percentage of millionaires compared to Western nations. Does that make sense?
Yeah, absolutely.
So Australia, Australia is like, Australia has a very high concentration of millionaires.
Yeah, but it's mostly real estate.
Hey, you can't just say, oh, but
No, it's not a but. It's a reality. As in, if I went to a country,
it's real estate and compulsory superannuation.
Right. Yeah.
Isn't it? That's what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. But I mean, mostly real estate. Like people don't have crazy huge supers.
Oh, they do.
It's
10% of your income.
It's a very high savings rate, but I've seen the performance of most supers, and they're far from market. Just regular market performance. Like they skim so much taxes over the top of it that the performance is pretty low.
Taxes is actually pretty. No, I don't think it.
Well, they hide the taxes from you. They hide the tax from you. They take it out of the fund before you even see it. So that way you don't get angry. Did you not know that there were taxes on super? They just do it before it hits your account. Yeah. That's why everyone's super isn't tracking like S&P 500 and regular investments and stuff like that. It's because they tax the shit out of it before it even lands in your account. And what's really sucky about doing taxes that way? One, it's invisible, so most people aren't even aware of it. Two, because it's invisible, the politicians have no reason not to increase the taxes on it. And three, if you are a dual national or something like that, you go overseas, you can't claim you've already paid taxes on it. Do you get what I'm saying? It just looks like a savings account, but it doesn't look like an investment account upon which you've already paid taxes on. So it's sort of a really bad thing. But the only reason they do it is just so that they can tax it and people can't say anything about it.
I'm not quite sure with you, to be honest. You come up with some really obscure
but when
stuff.
you fact checked me, I've always been right?
But do you know super funds perform better than other managed investments? You know why?
I have never seen such reports, but it wouldn't surprise me because
people aren't continually withdrawing the funds. They're kind of locked in, right? Whereas with normal managed investments, people are continually taking, this emergency came up, I need to take
liquidity
this out.
Events, yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's plausible. But it's also the perfect environment. I tell you what, it's the perfect environment for a Ponzi scheme. So you have a nation of people that are forced to put their money in, and they literally can't take it out. And if they do take it out, they have to take it out slowly. Otherwise, they get extra taxes and other burdens when they withdraw from it.
You can take it out from your superannuation. You can take it out at 60. If you're not working, you can take your super out at 60.
Sorry, I've been in other systems for a long time. do you not get any taxes if you try and withdraw all of it?
There's no taxes on it. It's your money. At 60, you don't pay any tax. It's why would you pay tax on it? It's your money. You understand?
Yeah, I'm just need to fact check that.
At 60, you can take all your superannuation out.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
And
What does that say?
Yeah, no, you're right. You're right.
to give you an idea,
As I said, they've already
to give
taxed
you an
it.
idea. Well, when you make a, let me say this to you, when you put a contribution into super, say you want to put extra money into your retirement account, right?
Yeah.
Most people would be on like 30% tax rate. You actually pay 15% when it goes into retirement. So you actually pay half as much tax of that money. It's a very tax effective way. Does that make sense?
It isn't. I would say that it isn't, because
Because
if you
your dollars
the
taxed at
no
half,
the problem
a lot
the
less.
problem is the effect of compounding is reduced if they keep taxing the earnings, which they do.
Your tax-free, your earnings normally are taxed at 30%, right? It's a sliding scale on Australia, but if you're earning
Let me show you the
70,000,
difference.
80,000, you'd be paying 30% tax, right? Your tax rate would be 30%. So if you put extra into super, instead of paying 30% tax on it, you'd be paying 15 to put it in. They're trying to encourage you to have super.
I think you're misunderstanding the impact of taxing gains
You're talking about
perpetually
earnings.
every year. I'm talking about growth within the actual super fund.
Well, most of these funds, you get to pick your mix. You get to pick what you want it invested in.
Yeah, but
Like,
regardless, you're still getting taxed on the earnings. So let's do a quick simulation.
You mean you're talking about the dividends, like the franking and that there you're talking about.
No, I'm talking about the growth. I mean, that includes dividends, yes, but
well, there's no tax on the growth until they sell. They don't pay taxes on growth.
Let me figure this out. 10%. And let's say there's a 10% tax, so there's like a 9%
So most
difference.
of mine, 75% of my retirement is in Australian shares, with 25% in international shares.
Yeah. Tax growth 1 plus. I'm just simming it out.
I want to access my super because I want to retire now, and it says I can't. It's available after you retire after age 60. So let's call it. It's called preserved. Okay, I can't touch that until I am 60 years old. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Give me a second.
And
Okay, almost done. Okie dokie. So let's expand this window a little bit. I'll do a graph. Let's do a graph.
but I've got to say this to you. Our share market has gone through the roof because of superannuation in Australia. If you've got continually buying stocks, it's going to push the market up. Do you see that, Ozzy, or not?
Yeah. So this is the impact of just a 10% tax on the growth. So over the many years of compounding, you end up forming, like, it's just a small tax just on the growth. So just say you grow 10% in the year, and they only take literally 1% out of the portfolio each year. Then eventually at the very end, at retirement, you end up with like a huge gap towards the end. On a total portfolio of 1.4 million without tax, you actually end up paying $325,000 of tax by doing the tax in a compounding way. That's actually a pretty huge tax rate when you're talking about capital gains. So they're getting everything out of you that they can as they go along. Like the idea that superannuation is tax-free is both misinformed, as well as in an absolute sense, the tax is actually pretty high. So,
well,
yeah, I don't recommend superannuation.
You're using pre-tax dollars to put money in.
That's true. It's complicated, for sure. I mean,
how you in Australia, if you've got enough money.
But I mean that pretends like to say it's
Aussie, you think it's a conspiracy, but you can actually manage this money yourself. You can have a self-managed super fund. You can manage
I know,
it
and you
yourself.
pay like $600 to $1,000 a year, and you can do it.
No,
not many people even want to be.
Stop. You have compliance costs, like you need to have your fund audited to make sure you're not pinching money. You need to have certain certain. So that means that if you don't have a large balance, it's not worth doing. If you have a small balance, the fees would be more than any reason to do it. You know what I mean? The fees would be a problem.
Yeah, I know. I've looked at it.
But I've got to say to you, Aussie, you should be.
I don't think the super product is a good product. To me, I've met the people who manage these super funds, and I've seen the kinds of disclosures of super funds compared to what I've seen to other products around the world. Australia is the worst, both in performance, the hidden fees, the hidden taxes, the transparency of what the funds do. I guarantee you, Archie, that there are huge Ponzi schemes in Australia.
Donald Trump was saying how wonderful our superannuation schemes is. We were held as a beacon. Chief Tit, how are you?
I'm good, Arch. Can I just say something to you on behalf of everybody that's watching? This is like a fucking tax seminar.
Yeah,
it is a tax seminar. It is a tax seminar.
Ozzy, Chief Tit, what's going on with you there? You're a big fan of superannuation in Australia, but aren't you, Chief Tit?
No, not really. I really don't give a flying fuck about it. It's just something you have to comply with. It's fucking painful. And talking about it and going through the fucking figures with fucking Aussie expat, and you showed that fucking graph, you almost made everybody want to commit suicide on the fucking chat, for fuck's sake.
Yes.
You know those CPD.
Hey, let's get back into watch talk. Chief Tit, did you see Breguet's released some new watches, but they're 80,000 Australian dollars. I don't understand.
Looks like a different. It just looks like a different coloured version of your one. And your one, you can pick it for 22,000.
Justify it being so much more?
And how's that fucking ad with those morons in a white room? It's like, what is that? It's like one flew over the cuckoo's nest. You know what I mean?
Daddy?
Oh,
100% right. You're 100% right.
Fuck me dead. Jesus Christ.
How have you been?
Hey?
How have you been, Chief Tit? Tell me this.
I've been good, Arch. I've been very good. I've been missing the streams, actually. It becomes strangely addictive. First you think, what am I doing? And then you're thinking, oh, geez, I'm wasting time to it. And then when it doesn't happen, you go, oh, where is it?
Yes.
The same happens.
We're very happy to have you back. I can tell you that. We're very happy to have you back on the streams.
Yeah, so what's happening with the Straits of Hormuz? Any news on there? Are they blocking any watch deliveries because they're stuck in Dubai? Hey, anything like that?
Well, that'd be air freighted out anyhow. Watches would be air freighted anyhow, wouldn't they?
Why don't we get a sort of small team of commandos together and sort of hijack one of those aeroplanes and take all the watches? Just saying.
Yeah, just saying. Just saying.
Just
no,
saying.
you're right. You
saying.
are right.
Isn't that right?
Ozzy, I got to tell you something. The watch world itself in Sydney, so you've had the Omega Boutique has closed down. Basically, the lease came up. They had a 10-year lease in Martin Place. And let's be honest there, I've been past there many times. I can't see how they'd survive there. You know, even the Snoopy isn't going for huge money above retail.
No, it's not worth chasing. It's not worth chasing a Snoopy. And it's not a great watch in person, actually.
Yeah.
Like, it's still just a 3861. It's extra thick, and it doesn't have a bracelet. But the bracelet on 3861 sucks anyway, so it's just not that great of a watch.
Super chat from Memavox 50 DKK. Good evening, YouTube tarts. Here's a fitty for not having Goldberg on.
Wow.
Fitty.
Okay, Arch.
Just
double quick. Accumulation phase. 15%, not 10%. 15% tax on earnings, including a 15% contribution tax. So when your money goes in, it gets taxed 15% right on top. If you're earning over 250,000, it's 30%. And if you have a $3 million super fund, it's 30% tax. So don't give me this, oh, it's not taxed very high. So adjusting for that very quickly, it's basically a 40% tax by the end.
The whole point. You're missing the whole point, okay? Can I explain something to you?
Explain to me how your 40% tax beats my 15% tax in USA.
Okay, let me explain this to you, okay? Simple fact, okay? This is pre-tax dollars.
Archie, and you get taxed 15% on contribution, Archie.
You're not going to let me finish the sentence. There's no point even asking
I'm not going to let you finish a false sentence. No, I'm not going to let you finish that sentence.
Let me say this to you. If you're earning 250,000, your tax rate is nearly half, 50 cents in the dollar. The tax rate of putting it into super is roughly half of what you normally have to pay.
Yeah, it's exactly right.
No, not in the end. Not in the end, because you still have to pay a 30% contribution. 30% accumulation phase every single year. So as I said, even just a regular punter, if you want to be uninformed and you want to enter an argument about how it's good,
wait. Mark, can you execute him, please?
Chief Tech, you're doing quite well. You came on, you started to realise how the sausage has been made. See, it's like having a relationship with a beautiful woman, right? You start off fresh, then she starts taking some shits, right? Aussie, look, you got to rein in fucking Aussie expert. He's autistic. He doesn't get it. I love him, and his fat, shaming little cunt of a son. But you got to rein him in, Chief Tit. You did well. Then you backed off. No, seriously, you came on strong. You reined him in. Then you backed off. You're like fucking Trump.
Because he promised it was only going to be for a second to show us that fucking spreadsheet again.
You got to persevere.
Then he kept going with his fucking 3 hours of submissions like a tax seminar.
Like don't tell people that there's no tax on super. It's completely false.
Aussie. What's that? Aussie, you look very pretty today. You look fabulous.
Oh, thank you. I had a shower, that's all.
It's not a fucking compliment, you start to look like you're transitioning.
Oh, that can work. That can work.
Are you? Are you transitioning?
By the way, Chief Tit, right?
Well, male to male, a little bit of extra help.
Hey, what, Chief Tit?
Yeah.
Look, I just realised Archie he's there in China.
Yeah.
He's their plaything.
What?
He is their plaything. They treat him like a sex toy.
Yeah, but he likes that. What's wrong with that?
There's nothing wrong with it.
It's a win-win. It's a win-win.
He's their sex toy.
Hey, let's talk about you, Narc. Why don't you turn your camera on?
Turn the camera on. Yes, Soraka hated me. Chief Tit, like I said, You could take over Bear's role. Now the Bear's with Patrick, right? But you come on, take control of the fucking show, rein in fucking Aussie expat. I love him. Where the fuck is Goldberg, that fag?
I don't know. Actually, I miss Goldberg a bit.
You're a Goldberg defender. Okay. He's been getting a lot of stealth attacks recently. I don't understand.
No, they're attacking his wig. They're attacking his wig. They're attacking his wig.
Mm-hmm.
That's
by the way, what is it?
Let me just say this to you, Chief Tit. You're the smartest person on the panel.
Really?
Besides Aussie expat. Let me just say one thing to you. Would you agree with me? I mean, this is just false. Chief Aussie expat just spews falsehoods out there. Pre-tax
I fact-checked myself. I underestimated how much tax there was.
Out. If you take pre-tax, this is just absolutely ridiculous.
It is absolutely ridiculous.
If you want to keep the pre-tax dollars out, you're going to have to pay at least 30% for average people. So if you put it into super, you pay 15% contribution.
Archie,
you're
moving the goalposts, Archie.
Aussie's like
hello. My favorite dog trainer. Where have you been?
Where have you? What do you mean? Where have I been? Where have you been?
I've been yesterday streaming, begging you to come on.
Well,
I had Patrick offering me thousands of dollars to ban you, and I said no.
You should take it.
It's true, he did.
You should take it. Hey, listen, how about you take it and I'll split it with you? What do you think?
Hey, listen, did you hear?
He's gone.
I don't know.
He's gone.
No idea.
Aussie expat.
Goldberg.
Gentlemen.
What's happening in your world there? In Australia, we closed the Amiga boutique in Sydney.
I see. Well, you're not in Australia.
Reggae has released new watches at 80,000 Aussie. What do you think of that, Chief Tit? 80,000 Aussie.
Ridiculous.
They're out of their mind.
Oh, my God. He's here in all his glory. He's got the hair out.
Oh, yeah. Ready to mop the floor.
Oh, yeah. He's got that whole fucking Viking look. If a Viking had a baby with Jesus, it'd be Mike the Snake.
I love it.
Got that warrior fucking fuck yeah. What do you think of his hair, Mark? What do you think of his hair? Come on. Has Mark frozen?
Oh, he's just internet died. He's restarting. He's just messaged me.
Right. Okay. Yeah. 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 Hermes got ram raided in Brisbane. Dubsy just said, yeah, it's true. Did you hear about that? They went and
how long ago was this?
I think a day ago, maybe.
I think there was a report from 2021. Okay.
And I saw it on the news like yesterday or something.
Far out.
So very upsetting. I mean, they were running out with like big, all the leather goods.
You think there'll be a bikie gang wearing Hermes handbags around town?
That's what I was thinking. I was sort of.
There's going to be a Hell's Angels.
It's exactly what I was laughing about, because I'm thinking, okay, so
classic.
You're a hard enough bastard to go in and actually commit a robbery, and you're stealing handbags. It's like, who the fuck are they going to sell those to? Oh, man. You know, desperate husbands. They're desperate husbands trying to keep their wives. They got together and they ram raided fucking Hermes. You know what's on the next hit list? Louis Vuitton's on next, Archie. You know that, don't you?
Louis Vuitton's has been ram raided in the past.
Really? Is that really? You didn't use the BMW for that, did you? You did.
No, I'm just telling you, it has been ram raided in the past. They've got these big pillars in the front of the store now to stop. It's pretty savage.
Well, so how are we going to get through now?
The tank.
They've moved the store since then, but they were ram raided a number of years ago.
Okay, so let's get the plan going, Arch. So what are you saying? Is the new store, does it have the same bollards?
No, but the new store's up the mall. It's further up the mall.
What do you mean? There's no actual road access in the front of it, no street frontage?
No, correct.
Okay, so what are we going to do? How many guards have they got?
We're not doing anything. We've got no criminal intent.
No, none whatsoever.
we've got
We're just putting together a security plan. In order to get a security plan together, you've got to think like the criminals, you see?
Yeah. I got to
It's
tell you,
Archie. It's not Ocean's 11. It's Archie's 11. Louis
Do
Vuitton.
you think the Hermes sales associates should have shotguns?
Better off to
No,
actually just pay him off,
They
Aussie
shouldn't have
expat,
to-
just give him a bit of money. We need an insider.
They shouldn't
It's
have
true.
to like endanger their own lives to vend a fucking handbag. They
Bateman
should be
actually
like,
came out
"Oh,
with
you
a-
want to rob us? Here, take the fucking bag."
No, look, it's just voluntary. If they want to blow away someone who thinks their life is worth less than a handbag, they're free to oblige them.
Yeah.
Do any people come within that category? They might. You might have a point there. Bateman's come up with the same idea in the chat, you see.
That could be
Inside
said
job.
for any retail location, like
Goldberg's back. We've got our Goldberg. Goldberg, I have missed you so much.
Well, really? Why did you leave me then? I'm a little bitter.
Patrick was offering me. He said, "Oh, Goldberg
take
Mexico.
it.
This is a
How
trader.
much can I
Started
get?
his own YouTube channel. He's telling me how to fix my channel." You know, it's funny how people do that. They run off and start their own channel.
Right? They pinch the leads. Hey, so how much are we offered for my absence? Can we get $5,000 for?
I didn't even enter the negotiation. I said I'm
I see.
not having. Goldberg is a friend.
I did run a
Become-
couple of streams for you while you were away, but you didn't seem to notice, so I quit doing it.
Oh,
But we did a couple of them, and they were fun. Me and Clydesy and Mike, and a couple of the guys, even the Tipmeister and Aussie. We were all there a couple times. Anyway,
Aussie's there too. Aussie's good, loyal guy.
Where are you at? Let's have a look. That is not the. Is that the Hong Kong room?
Yeah, that's the Shenzhen room
That's
there.
what I meant.
Yeah.
That's what I meant. Yeah, back now. Where's the suitcase that is normally that
They removed it. They conceded. They removed it.
Did they? Nice. All right.
They conceded.
So have you been?
They
there the
actually
whole time?
apologized to me. They apologized. They offered full apology and said, "We didn't mean to argue. We're just having some hard times."
And then did they give you like a coupon good for one duck, or what did they do?
They took actually not just one duck. You know what I had? I'm going to bring this up on the screen for you.
Yeah, let's have a look.
Goldberg, just because you asked me nicely. Do you want to see yesterday's meal?
Yeah. Well, provided we're looking at it before you've eaten it.
Yeah, pre or post.
The problem is,
Correct.
Goldberg, the problem is with a lot of this food, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think it's that healthy for you. You know what I'm saying or not?
Well, I do know. Depends on the oil and all like that.
The oil. That's what it depends on. That's it.
Well, is it fried, and how many times are they using the oil? And some places in China, you have fake food problems, gutter oil. I'm sure not at the nice places where you guys go. But.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Fair enough. Fair call.
You have a special guest that I want you to decide about. I will not make the call.
Oh yeah, he's a pain. Okay, we put him on for a minute.
He's fun, Dubsy.
What do you want?
$50, Nelson paid. Yeah, you've had me back. You backstage me 3 times. $50, Nelson paid for a VIP pass. I'm giving you the news, mate. I'm giving you the news about the Hermes boutique. I'm trying to give you the latest bloody news, and you got me backstage.
Should we put him back again? Kind of
Have a look at
they're
this.
like little dinosaurs.
That was lunch yesterday. 2 dancing chickens. 2 dancing chickens there, Goldberg.
Those are awesome.
That is fucking revolting.
They look like dinosaurs the way they
Oh, Christ almighty. Did you fucking eat that thing in that situation, man? That looks like something out of the Museum of friggin' World History.
So what they do is they bring them to you, right?
They look like Tyrannosaurus Rex with their little.
Yeah,
They look like burnt rabbits, Arch. They look like burnt rabbits to me.
Yeah, a little bit.
Oh Christ! Imagine eating that. Did you really eat that thing sitting there looking at you like?
Of course, you would eat that. That's normal Asian food. They,
Hey, dead mate. It's looking you in the eye. Didn't you feel guilty?
No, you just eat their little brains first.
No. Come on, Mark. It's not normal Asian food. Come on.
Well, anywhere you
it's
go.
It's not normal Asian food.
Anywhere in Asia
This
you
is
go, the ducks are hanging by their necks.
It's expensive Asian food. There's a subtle
very
difference, okay?
I prefer lechon, Mark. I prefer lechon.
Well, that's in the Philippines.
Lechon.
The Philippines. Roast pig in the Philippines.
Fuck me, dead mate.
Yeah, or
how do you even
chicken
eat that fucking thing?
Yeah, porcadillo.
But how do you Dubsy, how do you actually eat it when it's standing there in front of you like that?
Dubsy, how do you feel about
how do you physically do it?
No. You've got to understand, they bring it to your table like that, you inspect it, then they take it away and cut it all up for you. This is what they bring back for you.
Oh, right. Okay. So you don't just put on a bib and sort of just gnaw into it in front of your face.
It's the presentation. They do a proper. They flambe it and then they cut it up for you or whatever. Dubsy, how do you feel about Pog Pog? Are you a fan?
Flambe.
Pag. No, I haven't gone to that. I haven't been that desperate that I needed to eat Pag, Mark.
Okay, just checking.
That's horrific. That
$20.
It's hard to imagine.
$20.
Hey, look at this. We've got $20. Welcome back, Goldberg. The Peanut Gallery has missed you dearly.
Well, I have missed you people, you good people, most of you also. So thank you for the.
How old's your boy now, Ozzy? Ozzy, how old's your boy now?
7.
Your son. Jeez, time flies, huh?
Yeah,
they grow up too quick, mate.
It's a lot of fun right now. A lot of fun, but it won't last forever.
You taking him shooting yet? Taking him out on the
Yeah, we've been going for a few years already. Yeah.
Oh, really? Good.
Yeah,
good.
Yeah. He's got a 22
rifle. Into it early.
Mm-hmm.
Good. Yeah. That's good stuff. Now, Arch, where's the videos with the panda bears? Have you got any videos of panda bears?
Yeah, we'll get to that soon. There, just hold back there. Hold back, Dubsy. Hold back.
Have you been anywhere else, or have you been holed up in that room for like the last 2 weeks?
Actually, ask Ozzy. I'll tell you who you should ask is Chief Tit. I sent you pictures. I went to the mountaintops, the Himalayas.
You sent me pictures also, like 30, 40.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. That was actually really beautiful there.
That
was really nice. Is that so? That's where the Chinese came into Vietnam from the north, yeah?
Actually, no. This is where the Red Army March started from. You know, Mao Zedong's Red Army March.
Oh, I see. I see.
That's the mountains there where they with the Russians.
Do they still have good relations with the Vietnamese or bad relations? Because at one stage I had a war.
They have great relations there. They have good relations.
Because they did have a war in the late 70s or something with each other for a little while, didn't they?
Look, there's always been conflicts.
Yeah.
I saw a movie yesterday. By the way, I saw the movie Wuthering Heights with Margot Robbie. Have you ever seen that movie? Fuck me dead. That was a horrendous movie. That's Wuthering Heights. The movie starts off with a hanging.
Wuthering Heights.
Exactly.
Wuthering Heights.
Yes.
And it starts off with a hanging. Fuck me dead. They were horrible times back then.
It was a good book, mind you.
It reminded me of the streams.
Arch, have you ever read the book, though, by Emily Bronte?
No, I haven't.
The book starts on the verse. That's where the book starts, not with a hanging.
It's a beautiful book.
It is.
It is a good book. It's a bit girly, but it is a beautiful book.
Mm.
Yeah. I think Mark's gone frozen again. Mark, have you frozen?
And you know the Hermes in Tokyo got done over as well. Smash and grab. They reckon 80 million yen. 80 million yen of goods stolen in about 3 minutes. They were professionals. They weren't Japanese.
So is that where Dubsy? Is that why fucking Archie was sort of out of action for a couple of days? We couldn't find him. Maybe that's where he was.
Probably, mate. Yeah, probably.
You reckon he was at the head of it with a balaclava on?
Oh, he's probably waiting outside the car. I don't think he'd be. I can't see Archie I couldn't see Archie wielding a hammer and smashing glass.
he was outside. He's the getaway driver. That's absolutely golden. I'm actually visiting. You know that video that he's got when he's outside the front of that boutique and he's walking backwards and forwards with a suit on.
Oh yes. That's the break.
So you were casing the joint from back then, were you? Oh, great. Yeah.
They were good times, weren't they?
Oh, that'd be funny.
Archie, have you been to see the terracotta soldiers yet? The terracotta army?
No, I haven't yet.
Come on, mate. Get out there and get amongst it.
China's so huge. You know how huge it is? It's very, very big country.
Yeah.
Did you hear about those automatic, you know those robotic taxis that they've got apparently in China? Apparently they all stopped or something at the same time, these Toyota ones. Did you hear that, Aussie expat? In China they have those robotic taxis, there's no driver, right? You get in apparently and they just drive you around or something. And apparently in the whole of China, the Toyota models all just stopped at exactly the same time. There was some sort of technical fault and it said, oh, there'll be a technician with you within 5 minutes. They're talking about literally millions of cars. Did you hear about that, Arch? Were you there for that? It was about a week ago or something.
No, I didn't hear about it.
I don't know. Would you trust one of those things? Get in it and there's no driver in the driver's seat? And it just takes you around? Have you been in one of those?
You see that?
They have them in San Francisco
The
also.
one they've got Waymo in San Francisco. It's pretty common. But the ones here in Vegas by Zooks, I think they're pretty good. I wouldn't say that lightly. I've seen them drive. Sorry?
Have you been in one?
No, I've got no reason to, but
they're actually more expensive than Uber. I don't know why, but they're more.
The way they drive I tell you what, though, I have zero shits given when I have to cut one off. There's some lights in Las Vegas where you can't go, even though the light's green, you can't go forward, because there's too much traffic on the other side. So they do the right thing and they don't enter the intersection. But as soon as I see the cars moving, I just jump in front of them and take their spot.
So they have automated cars in Vegas?
Yeah, they're Zooks. They're owned by Amazon now.
So whereabouts do they have them? They got them in Vegas, anywhere else in America, or is it just Vegas?
Waymo's, they're in San Francisco and Austin, I think.
Right.
First time I ever rode in an Uber was in San Francisco because it was there before it was anywhere, and I thought it was the craziest thing that my buddy just goes on his phone, and like 4 minutes later, there's like black Lincoln, town car picking us up. I thought it was crazy.
That's weird, man. I still think it's freaky to get into a car and there's no driver in the driver's seat.
No, well, it had a driver. It was Uber.
No, but not the Uber.
Do you know what I have? Listen, I have self-driving.
Not the Stone Age here in Australia, for fuck's sake. It's not the Stone Age here. It's not like Fred Flintstone and we go out and we go with our toes, for Christ's sake. No, I mean, this whole thing about not having a driver in the car, you get in. I mean, how the fuck do you tell it where you want to go, or do you already get in?
I have self-driving capability on my Genesis, and I use it once in a while to just freak myself out, but I don't like it. I don't like it. It monitors my eyeballs to just make sure I'm observing the road. But other than that, it does everything, including passing and braking and slowing down and speeding. It does everything. It's crazy.
My friend has done it a couple times in his Tesla, and it's really quite pointless because we're both attentive. Could easily be driving, and it's not very good at certain things. Like it doesn't prepare to actually be in the right place to be able to get off the freeway or to be able to make a left turn or something like that.
So it doesn't do that sort of anticipation type of thing. It doesn't anticipate.
Yeah, it'll stay in like the second lane over for a freeway exit until like 300 meters before the turn. And we're going like 75, 80 miles per hour. So there's only like 5 seconds left to make that turn, to make that lane change, and then the turn.
I must say, my BMW had roadside. It would read the speed limits.
Yeah, they
it
all
had
do that
speed
now.
limit.
They all do that.
Sorry.
I said, you know, most of the cushy
But
cars do
it
that.
got it wrong a lot of times. Sometimes it got it wrong.
Is that right? Mine gets it right. You know, mine usually gets it right. And in fact, annoying.
No, mine usually, I agree, 95%. But sometimes it really fucks it up.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I was just thinking, the thing that I reckon it would be good to have that automated driving is when you're on one of those long trips and you're starting to nod off and go to sleep. You know, when you're traveling somewhere for maybe
you know,
6
I
hours.
think driver attentiveness monitoring should be standard. Like there should be something that makes sure.
Can you actually, like, you're going, fuck, I'm getting too tired now, press auto and then go to sleep and let it drive?
No,
it doesn't
because it's observing to make sure you're monitoring the road. I mean, it's
yeah.
I mean, listen. Here's
so they're not completely. But
awareness monitoring, I think, is very valuable. Like to double check that the driver's actually.
Yeah.
Listen,
but what about the auto drive?
In the Tesla,
what's going on with the dungeon, Arch? What's happening with the dungeon?
But in most
the dungeon, mate.
But in most of them,
Let's see who this is. Who's this?
Hey, it came with a peace deal here, Archie. You want to hear it? Hear me out.
Oozabald.
So once I get my Vasher on, you pay me $20 to unbox it on your channel, and I will do that. Yes or no? Yes or no?
No, of course not, you dummy.
Let's hear it, Archie.
Of course not. To pay you $20.
Sure, let's hear it.
A guy like me with a Vasher on, what do you think? Leather strap, baby.
He didn't even hear what you said because he wasn't listening to you.
You didn't
How
get
much?
the bracelet?
How much? Which model? Which model? You haven't even said
I can't
which
say
model
because I cannot say which model because you watch nerds are gonna like buy it out from underneath of me. So I'm done making that
It's
mistake.
an eBay special.
It'll be on my
Jump
wrist
shop,
soon.
eBay.
No, it's not eBay. You ain't gonna find it. Quit trying to hunt, Mark.
No, but me personally, I don't care. I don't like Vashon very much.
That's too bad. I don't think you could pull it off anyway. You don't have the wrist for it. Or the personality either.
Maybe not.
You couldn't pull it off, Mark. Come on, Mark. You think you can pull off a Vash? Get out of here,
you have the height? Let's just let him rest a little bit. The dungeon. Where is what happened to
Dungeon is demonetized, so it's absolutely. It's like having a fan who doesn't super chat. It's absolutely no use to me.
Now, will it never come back? Did it just get a strike and it's being spanked, or what happened exactly?
Look, it's just not worth the juice. Is not worth the squeeze. We can get it back, yeah, but it's just a hassle. And look,
you like the hell with it.
I want to concentrate on this channel with Luxy and me. We do 2 shows a day. Let's just keep it clean, keep it mean.
All right.
That's what we do.
Oh, by the way, I don't think you were paying any attention to Uzi. What he was saying is you have to pay him.
You're getting a Vasher on. He won't tell us the model.
Listen to me. You're not listening to him. You're not listening to me. I'm trying to tell you what he said. Yes, he's getting a Vasher on. You picked that out of the ether. But he was trying to charge you money so that he would unbox it on your channel. He wanted you to pay him $20 so that he would unbox it on your channel. Are you inclined to pay for unboxings now? That was the question.
No, they pay me to unbox. You got it wrong, mate.
You didn't listen. That's what Shorty wanted. Shorty wanted you to pay him. That's what I thought. It was funny.
Is he out of his mind or what?
A little.
Is he delusional or he's just out of his mind?
We already kind of know that.
What do you call it? He's a delusional fantasist.
Looking up the car, did he whack his head on the tow truck beam? Because it just doesn't make sense what he said.
Perhaps he's a delusional fantasist. Well, what can you do?
What can you do?
Anyway, so how long are you going to be stuffed into that room? Like, what's the
I'm here for a couple of days, okay, Marky?
Yeah, and then what? Then what's next? What's happening? Keep us informed.
Then I'm going away for a week, then I'll be back again.
Where are you going away for a week to?
I'm going to go and have a look around China. I'm jumping on a train. And 8-hour express train and go somewhere else and do some other stuff and
first class.
Come back.
Are you getting a little roomette? First class ticket? Or are you going?
high speed, like a Japanese train.
Right,
High
but
speed.
I'm sure they have different classes. Like
kilometers an hour.
now, will you be sleeping in a bolt upright in a card chair? Like in a.
It's 8 hours, so it's only like a day.
With
day
chickens
trip,
and,
but it's okay. I don't mind.
Trying to have like a Eurail pass where, like, you pay a certain amount and you basically it's just a ticket to go on any train.
I don't even think
anywhere.
Europe does that anymore, Mikey, because Ryanair fly anywhere in Europe for like $30. So everybody does it by airplane, yeah.
Really?
But Ryanair can be really nasty. Their refund
policies. Don't they charge you to pee? Is it more expensive to poop or more expensive to pee on Ryanair?
Wow, never even heard of that.
Yes, exactly.
They wouldn't if I had to go that bad and had to pay somebody on a plane to go pee. They wouldn't want to use the bathroom after I was done with
Mikey,
it.
do you remember
all over fucking everything?
Do you remember pay toilets when we were kids? They had pay toilets at the truck stop. You had to put a nickel or a dime or a quarter in it.
Vaguely.
Yeah.
Never used one. I remember in Seattle they had public toilets. That were like bigger than a phone booth. Maybe like 4 phone booths put together into a larger size box, and it was available to the public, but you didn't have to pay any money.
Well, I'll tell you what, both in Mexico and in Thailand, there were like public bathrooms where you had to give them a couple of coins as you go in, and then they'll hand you a couple squares of toilet.
It's funny you say that, guys, because wherever I go, I always have a couple of bucks.
Oh, you have to, just in case.
To pay for the bathroom. Because there's nothing worse than than not having any money to pay for it. What are you supposed to do?
And
then?
you can wipe your ass. You can wipe with it if necessary. No, don't sniff it now. You know what? Don't sniff that. That is very unhygienic. God knows where those bills have been. And you're putting them to your mouth. Anyway.
Got any watches? What's happening with watch? Did any of you guys see the new Breguet release?
I'm not buying, Archie. I'm selling. I'm selling and selling. I've sold since I've seen you last.
What are you selling? Tell us. What are you selling?
It's not that I'm selling. It is I have sold. Well, for $20, I'll reveal what I've sold. Uzi, what an idiot. All right, well, you have to guess. You know my collection. You guys, if you don't know, if you know, don't say.
Guys, I've got to get off. I've got to send an urgent email.
You got to
get back on
that. Chief, thank you so much for coming on. We love you.
We
love you, Chief. Thank you so much.
Yep. Goodbye, Titsy. Titsy's going to go. Like, that's kind of rude to do that in the middle of a stream, I think.
I've got to send an email for work.
I'll get
back on if I can't.
That's a bit different.
Hey, Marky.
Yes. What
is it Rolex or non-Rolex? Can I ask you that?
I mean, let's just go with, I don't know. Well, you figure it out. Oh, by the way,
the pinky.
I'm wearing my Miss Piggy, my pinky.
We're doing chronos today.
We are doing chronos today. Yeah, that's a Daytona Panda.
How's the pink wearing on? Do you feel special when you wear it?
You know what? Someone clocked it on an airplane. I was on an airplane, and someone went, "Is that a Tudor chronograph?" I was like, "Yeah, it's a pink one though." And they were like,
"Has anyone said that about a Daytona?"
Never.
Yeah, no, I'm telling you, people don't believe me. Like the pink Tudor.
This got noticed.
It's like a 10 out of 10 in terms of SA attention, normie attention, blah blah blah. If you like that sort of thing. I
also had a watch tragedy. Archie, put your camera back on and show your watch. Oh, he's busy. He's gone. Speaking of pay toilets, he's off trying to use one.
I want to ask you something. What made you want to sell a few things
off?
What's the story?
We'll talk about it, but first, I'd like you to show us that watch of yours again. What are you wearing? The Explorer?
Yeah, so I'm wearing the Explorer. I got to tell you something. There's something liberating about just having one watch on a trip.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about
rotating.
Where do you store one when you're not, it's really just wear one and done, wear it. That's it.
That's true. Okay. But I had a tragedy with my Polar Explorer. I did not sell it. Okay. However, I dropped it.
How badly?
Crack! I shattered the crystal, and I only dropped it from a distance of about like this, like 6 inches. But I was fumbling over the watch box, I guess, and I dropped it onto a Breitling. And the Breitling won. Like the two crystals met, and the Breitling crystal is fine, but the Rolex just shattered.
So good.
I know. So I have to service it. I immediately pulled the crown because there's glass shards on the dial, and I don't want them to move. So I immediately pulled the crown and I stored it upside down.
Upside down, yeah.
And now I'm just waiting to get it to my guy, for repair. But
and you've sold some as well, or they just damaged some?
No. You know what? I was talking to Bruce Williams and I said, I can't believe I did that. And he goes, I've done worse. And as we remember, Bruce has done worse because he put a Rolex on the roof of his car and then drove away.
Yeah, that wasn't a joke.
No, it was for real. Bruce has a good sense of humor, but not that good. So that shit was real. Okay. No, I have sold multiple watches of note. So what do you think?
You've sold multiple watches to a dealer or individuals?
David SW. I really like David SW. He's very easy to deal with.
Please, God, answer me. Did you sell the yellow gold sub?
What do you think? You think I did? You think I did? You think I kept it? Ding 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 ding.
What makes you downsize a bit? Why?
I kept the yellow gold. I'm a little undecided, but for right now, it made the first cut for sure. It made the first cut.
What are you trying to get? Is it a number you want to get down to, or are you just thinking, fuck, what do I need all this shit for?
Yeah, it's that. It's that. It's like, fuck, what do I need all this shit for, number one?
Hey, Marky, as much as I spruik this egalitarian crap, the reason I sold my watches off is because I'm fucking broke, don't you?
Yes. Why? Well, I'm not broke.
Oh, Chief Tick's back. He's back.
I'm back, fuckers. Did my job. That's what happens when you've got experience. You're fast. You're fast. Archie, sometimes there's things that some lawyers, I hate to fucking blow my own trumpet, but geez, I'm good. There's some things that take people fucking hours and hours and hours. And how will I write this? And they redraft it and all that shit,
Hey, did you get off? But more importantly,
3 minutes.
Did you get off?
Gone. Done. Fucking about. People fucking
anyway,
about.
It's a lot of work having all these watches. You got to rotate them. You got to tie up all your money. So wasn't a financial problem for me, but I think it's stupid to have too many. When you get
broke. Did I miss something? Are you going broke?
No, I just decided
you broke.
I got rid of the Black Bay 58, or at least it will be gotten rid of. Yeah, I got an offer.
I want to get rid
Hold on a second. I got off the stream for 2 minutes and everybody's gone broke. They're selling watches.
Can I have a loan? Can I have a loan? Well, it's Trump. It's Trump with this stock market, although it's bubbling back up a little bit again now. But okay. So anybody want to hazard a guess of what I did sell? We now know what I didn't sell, which was the gold sub.
Okay, well, I can tell you the gold sub and the Explorer 2 is damaged, so you can't sell it.
That is correct. Now, I think you're going to be a little upset.
Did you sell a Pepsi?
I think
Breitling?
I did not sell it.
Okay, let me tell you this. I can tell you there's a Panda.
Yeah. Well, there was a Panda. Or was there? Or is there?
Go.
I don't know. Is there a Panda?
Panda, I would say Batman. You had a Batman, didn't you?
No, I haven't had a Batman in years.
Okay. A Dweller?
I don't have a Dweller yet. I'm in the market, but I don't have one yet.
He is a Dweller, but he doesn't have a Dweller.
Exactly. Actually, I have the Tudor Royal, which I call it the basement dweller because it's an integrated it's an integrated bracelet. It looks a little bit like
it's a $2,000. It's a $2,000 homage to the 222, isn't it?
It's the basement dweller. Okay, so Archibald, I sold Archibald.
Yes.
I sold the Panda.
Yes.
I did sell the Panda.
What?
No way. Are you?
I did.
What,
Yeah.
cannot. That
No.
is insane.
I no longer own one of those.
Is it just too small for your wrist?
It's too small.
It's just too small.
It's just too small.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
that was
That's
the
fair.
problem. I just
Archie doesn't believe me. He thinks I'm measuring wrong. He doesn't believe me. It's a 38mm watch. He doesn't believe me.
I don't.
It is.
I'm not sure.
As good as that
Well, I can't
looks,
put calipers on it now either.
With the ceramic bezel and everything, as good as it looks, it is just too small.
Yeah, for me
for
as well.
certain people, you know. I mean,
Yeah.
I've tried them on, and they're just they're too dinky.
I think
the reason I started wanting one, like for the first couple of years of my luxury thing, I didn't even attempt to try get it. I just assumed it would be too big. And then I saw one in real life, and I'm just like, wow, it actually fits my tiny wrist. But I've got a small wrist. It's really that simple.
Yeah, so I mean, I think if my wrists were that size, I would have worn it more. But I just wore it so infrequently.
Yeah.
Why? Was it uncomfortable or just wasn't you?
No, it's very comfortable and it's pretty. You know, there's just no way around it. It's a nice looking watch. But, you know, listen, I have old man eyes, so it's a little difficult to read. It's not known for its legibility, is it? So I think of it as a Rolex bracelet that if you squint real hard, you can sort of almost tell the time in it.
Yeah.
But
That's actually a good way.
you know, you can't be worrying about telling time in the damn thing. So it's a fine watch. It's a very nice watch, but I just didn't think it suited me. And honestly, in all the years I owned it, it probably didn't get a grand total of more than 2 weeks. If you were to distill it and put it all together, I don't even think it got 2 weeks of wrist time.
Mark, let me ask you a question about it. Can I ask you a question about that watch and about Daytonas generally? If you had like a late 90s Zenith one, like like an early 90s, the Zenith one, right? The pre.
Yeah, I had a late 90s one, but go ahead.
But if you had one of those ones that's already got a few scratches on it, right?
Yeah.
Would you have been more likely to have worn it more often?
No. I had one, and I had one, didn't like that one either. That's why I sold it. You're trying to figure out if I was just considering it to be too precious to wear. And that wasn't it at all. No, in fact, it's more durable with, you know, like Aussie Expat. Put that back up. Let's have another quick look at yours. Because, like, look, with that bezel, other than if you shatter it, fine, but you're not going to scratch it.
Yeah, it shows no wear. Despite having PCLs, it looks fantastic every single day. This is 4 years old now.
It is nice. It is a very nice little watch.
It's an excellent size for you. And Chief Tit, you have a dainty little girl wrist also, so I'm sure it would look good. It would look good on you too. I just have, you know, I don't know. It didn't work for me. I was very, very happy to have it until I realized, you know, I could put in a whole driveway with that damn thing, you know. So, a
driveway. How much is a driveway? $30,000 worth of fucking concrete.
Oh yeah, almost every bit of it. Like I have a 150-foot long driveway. I have a very big. I have a generous.
So you want it concrete? Do you want a concrete, or are you getting bitumen? What are you getting done?
I'll probably at my age I'll probably put in asphalt, and I'll enjoy it. But it's a huge undertaking. I would like to recoup some of the money that has just been lingering there in Rolex, and I just have too many of them. I have too many to actually enjoy.
Well, it's a lot of money ultimately to release this one from the collection.
Yeah, it's just too much. I had too much money tied up in it, and not only that, a little bit of anxiety of like, what am I going to wear? Why do I own this if I don't wear it? Why do I need? I'm wacky. I have 3 subs. I have 3 GMTs, and until recently, I had 3 OP41s, all in different colors. Like that's crazy. Who needs all that?
Do you ever go anywhere where you can wear these things and enjoy it sort of out and about, or is it just you have the pleasure of wearing it around the farm there?
Yeah, I wear it around here, and if I go somewhere, but like where am I going? If I go out to dinner, I like to wear a watch. I mean, I'm always wearing a watch. I sleep in a watch, so I never feel like I don't have occasion. I don't need a special occasion to wear a watch. Matter of fact,
No, I know that, but do you get to
You
sort
sold
of?
the Daytona. Did you sell anything else?
Yes, I did. I did.
So tell me this: with the Daytona,
we're waiting.
how did you get to the? How did you get to the price? What was the price like?
Get close.
Sell your Sprite. Sell your Sprite.
How much did you get for the Daytona? Or you don't want to say?
I'm not going to say, but I was happy with it.
Why don't you want to say? Just respecting David SW's business? Is that?
What's that?
Oh, well, why don't you want to say is just respecting David SW's business, or
that one went to a punter?
Oh, okay.
Okay, I'll tell you what else I sold. Since I sold.
Did you sell any to Clive before you go on? Did you sell any to Clive?
No. Everything else I sold to David. I sold the Tiffany OP41.
Oh my God! Stop! Why?
Because I rarely ever wear it. It's beautiful, but it's too much money. It was stupid money. Do you know that sold for not quite, but almost as much money as the Daytona? And that's ridiculous.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That is ridiculous. Also, think about this. Clearly, Rolex are happy to introduce new colors for OPs every 1 or 2 years.
Yeah.
As new colors get introduced, more people no longer will call the turquoise their favorite.
Right.
Like, I personally think the pistachio is my favorite. My wife thinks the celebration dial's her favorite. But for both of us, it used to be turquoise.
Right. And there's no way to. Trying to time the market on that is tough. I don't want to try and catch a falling knife. But mostly what I realized was it's worth a stupid amount of money, and I just don't wear it all that much. I wore it some.
Yeah.
I wore it.
It'd honestly be more fun if the OPs were only worth like $1,000 more than that. Then it could be your beta, and you just have fun with a fun watch.
Correct.
But at the values they're at, it's sort of like, wow, its resale is so high, you kind of have to take care of it.
Well, it just depends on which one, So anyway, I had 3. I had the Tiffany, I had the green, and I had the standard discontinued bright blue, which is the Sunray blue, and that's the one that I also sold. I sold that one as well. But I'm down to only having the green one now. So to review, I sold the Panda, the Tiffany OP41, and the bright blue OP41. And I'm not done yet. And oh boy, did it put so much money in my bank account. I was like, damn, like it was so much money that I decided I want to start a separate account. Because like if I just commingle this with the rest of my funds, it's just going to like disappear into the general fund. So
did you make a handsome profit off the amount that you actually bought it for?
Yeah, and the funny thing is I bought it from David and sold it back to David.
And you still made money on it?
I did. I wonder if he's got it. I wonder if he's got it for sale yet. We should have a look when Archie comes back.
Yeah, that's a really good idea.
I'm here. I just turned the camera off to save bandwidth. That's all.
I see. Well, do you want to share a screen? We could look at David. Well, I'll look. I'll tell you what. Let me just look on my phone, and I'll tell you if he's got it up for sale yet. But anyway, he's a pleasure to deal with. Very, 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 very easy peasy.
Surdy Danny.
Oh, never mind. I've got crap.
He wouldn't offer anything for my Tudor Black Bay 58. He just wasn't
he doesn't want Tudor.
At the moment.
He doesn't want Tudor. He doesn't want
he sells Tudors. He does. He's got Black Bay 58s right there right now.
He would have given
but I mean I'm not criticizing. I'm just saying he's got one in inventory. He doesn't need 2.
That's the thing. And by the way, that one he probably paid $1,500 for it to somebody who just didn't care. And because the problem is you can buy and sell Tudor on eBay, which is what most people are going to do.
I think it's still valuable to him. He did offer on my Pelagos. Was it my Pelagos? I think he did. But
that couldn't.
It's still actually Tudor's in a good spot because the reduction is enough that smart people who are smart enough will go to a secondhand dealer to buy one.
Yeah.
because there's a reduction. Now, the problem is when things are like really close to retail, then like why would you not just get that from an AD unless you didn't live near an AD? Which is in Florida, you know, so it's not.
Well, I was just happy to get rid of a few, and it made me happy. It's weird, but reducing made me a little. Maybe it's just the stage that I'm in, where like I've gotten to do most everything I wanted to do with watches, which probably the luckiest thing for me is I just don't care too much about other brands. I'm a little like you, Aussie Expat. I don't really care about Chief Tits, you know, Panerai, and I don't care about AP or Vacheron like Shorty does and all like that. I just really like Rolex, and then secondarily, you know, Tudor, Breitling, Omega.
By the way, I noticed that little dish you just gave me, you fucking asshole. Fuck you. Do you know what I mean? You prick.
That's what happens. You turn up your camera.
I think I'm not fucking listening in the background to give you guys fucking bandwidth.
Wait, you know what you're doing?
Prick.
We know what you're doing. You're billing in 6-minute increments right now.
That's exactly right.
Look, I got to tell you something, Mark.
Yes.
Why are you going to get rid of some of the garbage stuff you bought? A lot of the garbage.
Here's the problem with. I would love to. Oh, wait. We'll come back to the garbage. I got rid of the first Rolex I ever owned, that 34 millimeter date Archie. I got rid of it. Archie's
30. Oh my no. No.
I did.
No.
I shifted it. I flicked it. I moved it on. It has a new home.
But you know what? Seriously, do you want to own it forever? I mean, fuck.
Well, I've owned it since like 87. Look, here's what I did. I gave it to my son, who has a son.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah. So I gave it to my son who has a son. I'm like, don't lose it. Give it to him when it's time. So, but I felt glad to not be the custodian of it anymore. It works. I had it restored years ago by Jewelers on Time. Anyway. Yeah, no, I want
So the one that you had, the turquoise, the turquoise one you had, how big was that? Was that a 36? What was that?
No, the 41, which was the desirable one. It's discontinued. The 36, I think they still make, technically, they still make that in turquoise. I had the 41, which they made for like 1 year, maybe 2, and that was it.
Right.
I don't know. I'm just only interested in Rolex, which for me is a lucky thing, because otherwise, you know, the field would be very expansive. The dollars spent would have been much worse. I was
What bullshit artist? What do you mean you're only interested in fucking Rolex? Every second day you get on with some anonymous shitter and you say, I really like this shitter. You got like a drawer full of shitters, you bullshit artist.
Oh, no, I do. Absolutely true. But I'm talking about in terms of like, you know, worthwhile, expensive watches, you know, the pricey stuff. The only thing that attracts my attention really is Rolex. Now, Archie asked me if I was getting rid of shitters, and yes, I have boxes and boxes of junk there. And you know what? They're fun. They're fun, but they're impossible to get rid of. I should put them on eBay in lots of like 5. You know, I should just put them on eBay. I can't. Selling them individually doesn't appeal because I hate fucking with eBay. I'm just lazy.
I mean, that's the problem. The juice isn't worth the squeeze. Imagine, why would you bother trying to fucking sell something to get a couple $100?
No, that's why I just keep them, because you know what, they're fun and I like them and I play, and they're like my
the problem is, Steve Tit, they're running and serviced and they work, right? It's like my BMW, right? In 10,000 kilometers time, 20,000 kilometers, it'll need brakes, transmission service. It'll need $10,000 spent. You get rid of it whilst it's got a bit of time to work perfectly.
Well, for a couple $100, like you got, just say you got a Hamilton, are you going to bother trying to sell it and get $500 before it breaks down?
Yeah, well, he's got about 10 of them. That's 5,000.
That you see, that's the point. When I add up,
he's got a point there. He has got a point there.
I am sure I have $25,000
worth of shit. Worth of shit.
You know, like, definitely, if I add in like the Omega Seamasters and the Breitlings, then you know, definitely I do. Definitely more.
Yeah, but that's not shit. Come on, you can't say the Breitlings are the fucking some of that other stuff is shit. They're not shit.
I do like them.
You know, my bullet bracelet Chronomat 42. I actually love that fucking watch. I love it. I don't give a fuck what anyone thinks.
Yeah, I like my Breitlings too. But anyway, what can I tell you? I'm just I want to have less money, all in all, tied up in nonsense, just in silly stuff.
What do you want? So you're going to put it into something serious?
I'm going to put it. You know what? Listen. I think what I decided to do is I've started.
What are you going to buy? Fucking handbags for fucking kitty cat?
No, I put it all in a separate account, and I have a tremendous amount of deferred maintenance on this house that I want to catch up on. So I had to do like $6,000 or $7,000 worth of electrical work. I'm pretty.
Was that because those disco toilets in your toilet broke down and you had to get $7,000 to fix your shit up? Did you fix your shit up? It cost you $7,000 to repair.
No, because weird things started happening with my electric, so I had to rerun a lot of it. And that was expensive. And did you hear the news?
You had to spend $7,000 on an electrician to fix his toilet. Because that disco ball he had under his balls, it blew up.
And I put $7,000 into water treatment here.
Hey, Marky Goldberg, don't worry. I know all about it, right? My termite treatment plan, right?
Exactly.
I had to put water tanks in to alleviate water issues. I still haven't solved them all. I found out there were some dodgy stumps under the house. I spent $5,000 putting stumps, re-stumping a little bit. 3 stumps cost me $4,000 something.
I need a $20,000.
I have spent. I still haven't even paid for the treatment yet because we've still got a bit of dampness, which means if you spray the termites, this is like a barrier. It's not going to work if it's damp. You understand? It'll be pissing money away.
Do you understand, Mark? I don't think you understand about the termites and what you exactly have to do with the stumps.
I see.
He's got stumps. He's bought stumps. He's got stumps.
I see and I understand. I do see. I do understand. Anyway, so I just decided I just wanted to reduce my exposure to this ridiculous hobby. And especially because, I don't know. You
just wanted to buy a new disco ball for your
I wanted to ask you, do you find with so many people selling things off, like I've sold a big chunk off, you've got so many people who've sold things off, right? Mm-hmm. Does that encourage you to think, I'll get it? Like we're herd followers. But when the economy is great, we're making big bucks, we're buying this, but we wouldn't sell anything off. Why is that?
No, that wasn't really it for me. I don't really care what anybody else is doing with their collection. I wanted to have fewer watches because I find it stressful. I find it stressful trying to rotate them, deciding what I want to wear. Wearing today I've only worn 2 watches so far today. I'll probably put the Submariner back on for bedtime. It was just this and the date, the black ceramics up. But there are days when I might wear 4 watches. I might rotate through like 4 watches in a day. It's exhausting. It's not fun anymore. So I just want to reduce it.
I got to tell you something. It's absolutely. I gotta say it to you. Chief Tit's the only one who's buying. We're selling. Mikey got rid of watches.
I'm buying. They just won't sell. I'll take the Land Dweller as soon as it lands. I'll take a 1908 Platinum as soon as it lands.
1908 Platinum. Why would you buy that from David SW? Wouldn't you be better off?
They're like double retail, Arch.
So definitely not.
That's what they allegedly. Is that the real price? But
they're very rare, Arch.
That's because it's on Chrono 24 doesn't mean it's fact. That's what an unsuccessful sale is.
Tell him, Mark. Archie's a little off kilter on that one.
Yeah, it's true. Actually, I don't know anything platinum Rolex that's not at a premium. You know what, guys? We should be talking a little bit about
fantasy will go for. How long will this fantasy go for? Because the prices are falling.
You delusional fantasist. I don't know.
I agree with you on the 1908 Platinum. It's a little bit on the bubble, as in the reason it's so expensive is that it's so rare. If they just produce a reasonable amount of them, that number could drop very easily. But for whatever reason, like my AD, they said she hasn't seen even one. They've seen titanium yacht masters, platinum Daytonas, Le Mans Daytonas by the handful.
Show me what you sluts are wearing today. You filthy whores.
Pinky.
Oh, very nice, very nice. Oh, yes. I love them all.
There you go, Mikey. So the
Mikey, that looks great on your wrist.
Landdweller went down.
Absolutely.
Thank you, Archie.
Almost $60,000 on the secondary market, down to now about double retail.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
I might be in a position to buy a new watch here in due time tomorrow.
Wait a minute, we're going to do some trust busting. Don't start that again.
No. I've never really mentioned this because it's kind of technical and nobody really likes that kind of stuff. But I do a lot of work with composites, carbon fiber, Kevlar, fiberglass. I've worked at airports and glider airports, doing repairs on airplanes and stuff. And so I just got a job. Tomorrow I meet with the guy to hash out what days and how much I'm getting paid and everything. But he has designed his own full-scale 4-place airplane. And this is a guy that I used to fly model planes with like 40 years ago. And back then he was like Mr. Airfoil. Like he designed wings of models that won world championships, right? And he's since graduated to the real deal. And now he's got all his molds made. And he needs somebody with experience to make parts. And so I'm going to be making wings and fuselages and tails. And we're going to be using vacuum infusion, where you lay up your mold and then you put it in the vacuum bag.
That sounds like we're going to go shopping with the income.
What's that?
We're going to go shopping with the income once you get some money from that? You're going to go shopping? Sounds like you're going to go shopping after you get some money for that shit.
Eventually, probably, yeah. Yeah, I mean, I'm just saying, like, in due time, I might be able to actually shop for a new watch.
What would you get? What would you get, Mike? What would you get?
It depends probably on my mood, because I've got some mid-tier watches that are on my short list, and then I've got my Grail, and so I couldn't answer that question right off. I don't.
I can help you out with the Broken Explorer too.
I'm really happy with my sub, and just like, one simplifies everything, And
have you ever seen this, Mike? Have you ever seen one of these? Look at this. You see this thing? Remember in the old days, you used to get a cup and they used to put like a fire inside the cup and create a vacuum. You put it on your back, like those suction cups.
Oh, sure.
Right? No? This is like an electronic one. You press the button and it starts sucking. Right?
Okay.
Don't get excited, Mike Goldberg, you fucking animal. But you put this thing here, you press the button, and it starts sucking on your flesh, and it sucks it up. You know what I mean?
Why are you putting it on the back of your head? I think you're doing it wrong.
Not on my head, you moron. It's on my back.
I think it just sucked like half your brains out.
You know what? I used to have an old bloodletting knife.
I think she's just gonna marry that fucking thing.
No,
it fits all of the fetishes, right?
The electro.
It's a vacuum, and it's sucking.
It's the mini vac. Look, but it's only sort of chode size. You know what I mean? Very thick, but not very long.
Well, you could put it on your manhole.
In Italy, they did what's called bloodletting, like leeches and bloodletting and stuff. And
yeah, that sort of shit.
They would like take your butt cheek and they'd take this special knife. I used to have it. It's called a bloodletting knife, and it had little blades of different heights, and you would slice the patient's butt cheek or their side of their leg or something, and then they would heat up a glass and the base of the glass and put it over the cut, and the suction would draw the blood out of them. It's called bloodletting. And
is that some ancient Roman technique? some Caesar style ancient Roman
some
thing.
medieval thing. But I think it's still within the family. I think my brother may have nabbed it, but it's a true to life bloodletting knife. You know, used.
Wait a minute, is it an ancient Roman style thing, or is it more the sort of Papua New Guinea shit?
No, like Roman. It actually folded out and had different blades. It looked like a folding pocket knife.
Did you know Mike used to make knives? He used to work for one of the big custom knife companies.
Oh, really? Like on that show?
Oh yeah, I know. Yeah, well, Blade Brothers. Did you ever see that show called Blade Brothers?
Yeah.
I worked for that company. Big knives.
Fuck, really?
I actually before I worked there, the first show they did. Remember they did that Wolverine knife that kind of extended out from above your wrist and they stabbed it through the top of the truck. They called me in to for advice because they had the actuator, but they didn't have it. They didn't have any like. They had mounted the blade to the actuator, and the actuator was made to move shit like along a little conveyor belt. And I said, you know, the first time you knock that thing wrong, it's going to break the knife right off the actuator. You have to separate the actuator from the blade itself. And so they made two rods that the blade rode on.
Is this for the movie? Is this for the fucking movie or what?
This is if you go back, it's on cable TV. You go back and find Blade Brothers episode 1 is all about this knife. It's like a Wolverine knife, right? It comes out the top of your wrist, and you have a button here, and you push it, and 3 blades come out from above your wrist, right? And but they called me in.
So what pushes it out?
It's little like a screw jack, like a garage door opener actuator.
Oh, right.
So when you
it doesn't come out cheap like that. It comes out slow.
It comes out and it goes zzz, zzz, like about that fast. And but like I came in and basically kind of straightened them out, and like when I left, they had a design that they were able to put into action, and they made it, and it worked wonderfully because I told them they told me what they needed it to do. They needed to be able to stab into a tree and hack stuff and chop stuff, and I was like, okay, you cannot.
Michael, this thing sticks on your back. Look how this thing works. It sticks on your back, even without it just sort of sucks and stays there.
And is that just for is that for relaxation?
Yeah, it's like when you got sore muscles and shit. Right?
Yeah, okay.
If you pull the muscle, in the old days, they used to put the suction cup there and put fire in it, then quickly put it on your back, and it'd suck the flesh up. That's what it does. You see?
You can do the same with any glass.
Very difficult to remove, but look, it leaves a weird mark on your back.
Wow.
Okay?
I bet
it really is fucking strong, man.
It'll leave a purple hickey.
Absolutely. So that's why you never use this as a chode filter, ever.
Nope.
Right? Imagine going there, and on the top of your knob, you old fella, and then rocking up to the hospital with that on. Not good.
Yeah, you don't want to show up in the emergency room with that thing stuck to you.
But you know what? Speaking of which, you might remember from those days when you were working in the pawn shop. Do you remember they used to have those things that were called like a fucking those dick swelling things where you had a pump and they pumped it up?
Oh yes,
and it swelled.
They were, by the way, Chief Tim.
Hey,
you mean
pumps? They were
the pumps? Yeah, I knew a guy who used one. So
Mike used to work in an adult store. Did you know that, Chief Tim?
I know. That's why I was asking.
He used one of those things so regularly that it disabled him from functioning normally. Like he had to use it to, like he just used it too much to the point where, it had made him like bigger than normal, and afterwards he couldn't.
But does it ruin your cock? I mean, does it ruin your ability to like get a boner, or or is it?
Yeah, it did. It did. The person I knew, and the only way he could like, you know, get it on was to use that implement. Yeah,
Wait, it's the perfect product, Chief Tits. The perfect product we're selling here.
Yeah, absolutely. I think what we could do is we could actually use this as as like a prototype and just make this bit longer for the cock section. You know what I mean? Look, see, like this, because right now it's like for a Pakistani chode. But if we make it longer for normal sort of Caucasian men, right, and have an extra long African one as well for the other part of the market, then what we could do is make this a little bit sort of thinner there and all of that. This is actually not bad for the Asian market if we make it smaller around this bit. And then you can have an electronic one, no pump. We could patent the fucking thing. Look, it's ready to go. It's even got a USB-C charger. Look at that. Hey?
Nice.
What do you reckon?
So, Chief Tit, check this out. This is one of the knives I made.
Oh, wow.
This is called the bodega.
Very nice, mate.
This is another one called the osteo, which means grudge in Italian. And then I have my personal one that I made for myself that is Damascus steel blade. You see the.
Hey, what do you think of that Damascus steel, man? Is it as strong as
I have like 20 hours
like
of polishing.
Normal steel?
I think it can be. It really you have to kind of know what you're doing, and the quenching process is more critical on Damascus because you don't have as much control over the metal at the edge as you would with like let's say a blade where you inserted
So, Mike, what do you reckon? What do you reckon? Can we turn this product here, into one of those cock pumps? What are you thinking? Look, see, look, it's got the little digital.
You'd have to put a little Chinese kitty face on it, or Japanese kitty face. Like anime. It'd have to be like, if you're going for the Japanese market, you'd have to make it kind of Japanesey.
Japanesey?
Yeah, like they like their little their
the Pokemons and shit like that on it.
Yeah,
that's
Pokemon
a bit fucking weird.
Stuff like, yeah,
well, that's only for little kids. It's not for little kids, you fucking maniac. I'm talking about for an adult man.
I'm just saying that even the adults like that kind of shit, man.
What do you mean the adult men like fucking Pokemons?
They do. They
do they really? In
I'm not
Japan?
going to elaborate on it, man. I mean, it is what it is.
I didn't know that.
It's like anything, it can be very collectible. The Pokemons are very collectible because they've been around long 30 years now, isn't it?
Yeah.
So what are you saying? We could have a Pokemon branded Japanese cock pump. That's what you're talking about right now, Arch. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly.
Yeah.
What sort of pump is that for?
Hey?
What pump is that for?
he demonstrated it earlier, Archie. It's to.
What do you mean? What pump is that for? I told you what the pump was. Look, are you looking now? Well, I'll show you. Look.
Yes.
Is he watching? Okay, look. So you get it, and you remember you used to have those cups, and they used to put a bit of fire in it. It used to suck up your flesh. You put it on your back sore spot, right? And it sucks up the flesh. And it stays there, and it keeps sucking and sucking and sucking, and it pulls up the flesh out of the muscle. You understand? So what we were saying with Mike the snake.
Does it hurt? Does it help with pain?
It does. It's pretty good. It sucks up the meat sort of thing, so it sort of relieves the muscle. But what we were saying, we could turn this into one of those 80s cock pumps. You know what I mean, that you were talking about before. You don't need the manual pump anymore. You just use this, and you press the button, and it sucks.
Yeah.
But we've just got to develop the tube differently depending on what market we're going for.
Well, a little duct tape and a hose from a vacuum cleaner, you're all set.
That's not a bad idea, actually. I wonder if we could do that. Actually, I'll be back in a minute, guys. I'm just gonna.
He's gonna go check his vacuum cleaner.
Mikey, talk to me. What do you think of Mark selling some of his key watches off? Fuck, I don't know what to say.
I understand his thinking because, like the OPs, I think, like unless just your life goal is to own a Rolex and all you can afford is an OP, but then like he mentioned, their prices have gone like through the moon, and they're fun if you want to like buy the different colors and play with the different colors. Otherwise, just owning a single OP in one color is kind of like, nah. There'd be other watches that I would want a single of, like a sub, or
Yeah.
an Explorer or something like that. But if I were going to go for the OP, then I would be sure to like get all the colors or the colors that I like. Maybe 3 or 4. I like the Celebration dial. I like the Tiffany blue dial. I like the turquoise dial. I like the red, the coral. I like the coral one a lot. Don't they make a dark blue one as well?
Yeah, they do.
Yeah,
And
I
they
like
also
them.
had some pastel ones. But I mean, Mikey, how do you find it? You've had a collection of watches. You never had huge collection, but you had a few. How do you find it just having the sub? Is it liberating?
Yes, absolutely.
You just put the sub on. There's no fashion choice or decisions to make. You just wear the sub.
I wear the sub. I wake up in the morning, and before I even roll out of bed, I'm putting my watch on, and I only take it off if I'm working on my car.
Oh, but you have your watch on when you brush your teeth?
Yeah. I'm
And
right-handed.
wash your face?
Yeah. No, I don't bathe with it on. I'll take it off to shower and stuff like that. But I don't mind getting it wet. Washing my hands or hosing my watering my garden. And,
Mike,
how are you going as far as your mum's passing? Are you okay, man? I just want to ask you that.
Haven't really absorbed it yet. We've been having to deal with the aftermath. Her affairs, her accounts that need to be closed. Emptying her apartment. There's been something every day that's taken up a bunch of time regarding her that's kept my mind off of the fact, the actual fact. But like when my friend called and offered me this job making airplanes, the first thing I did went go for the phone to call my mom because that's I always call her when I was excited about something, and that's where I start to get bummed. It's when I forget that she's gone, and I'll be all like, oh, I gotta call mom and tell her about this, and I'm like, oh, that's right, fuck.
Sure. Are you a spiritual person, Mike?
I consider myself very spiritual, but not very religious, but very spiritual.
Yes.
Yeah.
No, I know what you mean. It is easy to be saddened by that. I just want to see how you're going because so many people, if this is not a TV show, this is real life. Like you've gone through this is a very, very difficult time, and we want to make sure we provide the support for you, Mikey.
Yeah, thank you. I mean, what my family is now doing, I think, partly to soften the blow, is we're surrounding my father, who's 91, and he's still in good health, but we realize, he's not going to be here that much longer, and so the family's become that much tighter, and we're spending a lot more time with my dad. We're calling him. His birthday's coming up. We're going on a trip, and we're spending a lot more quality time with my dad while we still have him, and it didn't take my mom passing for us to realize that, but that was one of the results of it. We're we're spending a lot more time with my dad. And,
Hey, Mike.
yeah.
I just came back from trying it with a couple of the vacuum cleaner parts, man. You know how they've got that phrase, not perfected yet?
Yeah.
Yeah. So very painful, man, at this stage on a level 20, even level 15. Extremely painful and not perfected yet.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? I'm thinking we could get
that thing is capable of is probably too much.
That's exactly what I'm thinking, Mikey. But some of those people in the Asian countries need a lot of suction. You know what I mean?
Yeah. But
so I'm thinking, what do you think about this? What about this for our model?
Giant hickey, purple and black, and fucking. Because that's
Mikey, what about this? Look, we'll rethread the top bit of this. You can do this. Look, you rethread it here. We'll screw the top of this life straw in. Take out this part. Put a bit of padding. Yeah. Oh, Arch, would you buy that? Would you buy that, Arch? Tell me. Is that a product you'd be interested in?
It could be a goer there. Could be a goer. Let me ask you something, Chief Tit. With this shit that's going on with Ben Roberts-Smith, does that make you want to leave the reserves?
No, I don't give a fuck about that shit.
Okay. Does it disappoint you?
Not really. It disappoints me the way they're treating him, actually. That's what disappoints me. I think they should have a bit more respect. It doesn't matter what he's done. Whatever he's done is done, and he'll have his day in court. He'll get punished whichever way he gets punished, and that's all, whatever happens. But in the meantime, I think the way that they're treating him right now is fucking disgraceful.
They don't even give him bail.
I mean, they hide the face. No, they didn't. And they hide the face and blur out the face of these other people who are nothing, who have done nothing for the country ever, who are criminals. And protect their identity and innocent before, he's innocent until he's proven guilty. But somebody like him who's run the Victoria Cross, he doesn't get any of that. It's like a camera in his face at all times. Oh, Ben Roberts-Smith, gone to jail, denied bail. You know what I mean? It's like, just let the thing take its natural course. That's what I reckon. What do you think?
I don't know anything
I
about
think it's disgraceful. I can't, I got to tell you something. It just goes to show there's a lot of fucking, realistically, he should have just taken the VC and shut up and never did any press interviews. You just say, thank you, I got my medal. I just want to have a quiet life.
Yeah.
He's not media savvy. Can I say that to you? He's not media savvy. He's made some mistakes, right?
Yeah.
He should have just said, look, thank you so much. It's a great honor. I don't think he even has the VC. Didn't he donate that to the War Memorial?
They usually do. Most of the guys do.
I think realistically for him, his life has been pretty. He got divorced, I believe, too, didn't he? After that,
something like that, I heard.
You got
a big super chat, Arch. Arch, you got a big super chat. Sorry to interrupt you. You got a big super chat.
Got a big super chat here. We got one from Kings B217, $50. Shout out to Mr. Pluto for the archive paid watch review. Laughed my ass off. Rolex Daytona stupidity is the best. Yeah, that's the guy who wanted to get rid of his Daytona to get a Datejust. I said, what the fuck? I mean, Datejust is a great watch, but why?
But it's no Daytona.
It's not a Daytona.
Yeah.
Exactly right.
It's 11 o'clock.
It's 11 o'clock. It's time to wind up the show soon. Yes, sir. Guys, I hope you've enjoyed these shows here. I'm going to be streaming for a couple more days before I take a little bit of a break off. But I've got to tell you something. It's been really good to come back and see you. And I enjoy
another big one.
Another big one. Thank you. Look at this. We've got one from Hidden Collector. $50. Archie, this is for the next meals. Please gonzo it. Okay, I will get something organized. Thank you so much, Hidden Collector. Man, we've got a few super chats. I want to thank them today. We had Hidden Collector. Chief Tit, Memovox, LVRAR, Kings B217, and Hidden Collector. Thank you guys so much for participating. We'll be back tomorrow. Chief Tit, what do you think? Mark Goldberg sold a few watches off. Would you sell any off, or you're not really a seller, are you?
No, not really a seller, Arch. I don't really
You love
get
them.
the urge.
They're great pieces.
Every watch I've got has got a little bit of me in it, and I just don't want to get rid of it. If I think about I'm going to get this amount of money, or I could keep the fucking thing, I'd prefer to keep it.
Yeah. Yeah, I totally agree with you.
Well, stay safe over there, Archie.
Guys. Thank you so much. See you later, guys. That's the show. See you tomorrow.
Hi, guys. It's ArchieLuxury. Guys, I want to talk to you about David SW. David SW, David SW. Guys, if you are in America, if you are looking for a Rolex watch of your dreams, in fact, if you're looking for a contemporary modern wristwatch, I strongly advise you to look at David SW. Guys, don't play the dealer games. Don't bring in chocolates or Krispy Kremes for your dealer hoping to get a Rolex at retail. It's futile. Please, guys, save your dignity. Keep some pride. Go to David SW. I would highly recommend David SW, David SW. If you're in America and you're looking for a watch, go to David SW, David SW, David SW.